So, we've got a problem. There is a whole section of this playthrough that's missing. You'll notice that I'm not where the last video left off. And that is because well, I don't even know where to begin with the sheer stupidity of this game. So the creators of I can't select the right weapon I need because, again, we're dealing with morons that program this game, unfortunately. For some reason, which I don't really know why, I went to, as you'll know from the last video, I had to redo certain part of this game because I'd hit stream instead of record. But that part, it's obviously, that's my fault. But, for God's sake. Hang on. Yeah. The problem was that so you can reload parts of the game and start again, which is what I've done before. That's fine. That's not a problem. So, in the previous video, I did what I've done previously. I reloaded part of the game and replayed through it. And then you come to the end of that, and then it says, right, do you wish to go back to the campaign, or you can go and pick another checkpoint? Which, you know, I thought, well, okay, I don't want to. I don't want to go back to the campaign because that'll take me to where we're at now. So I'll go back and I'll pick up the next checkpoint because there's a whole part of this level you see that we're on right now that you have to do a lot of sort of platforming kind of thing, I suppose. So on and so forth. This is turning into a mess. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Yeah. And it's brought me back to this checkpoint. So basically there's a whole part of this level that is now missing. I'm not very impressed with what Bethesda have done to this game. right about now, I'm seriously thinking about abandoning this playthrough. This is a mess. Doom Eternal is a proper mess. Thanks to Bethesda. Oh, we're out of ammo, as usual. Because what would a Doom game be without ammo? So I can't actually go back to where I was before. The game has decided in its infinite wisdom that it's not going to have a checkpoint. Which it's had for every other level, I hasten to add. These problems didn't exist before this arsehole launcher update. Well, they certainly weren't problems that I had encountered prior to this launcher update. This is great, this. So yeah, there's just bottom line is there's a chunk of this missing that shouldn't be. And it's entirely down to the fact that the game has got balked checkpoints now. So yeah, it's completely knackered the playthrough. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this either. How do I get more health here? You can't... There's no health. And there's no things to attack. Oh, this is rubbish. How am I supposed to do this? I can't select the... I'm pressing the button. The part that was missing involved me having to go around this area to align this teleporter thing, and yeah, thanks to the absolute cock up of the development of the game or update or whatever it is that's done it, they didn't put the checkpoint at the beginning of that level. They've put the checkpoint for that level at the boss battle, because the absolute Einstein that designed that has completely cocked up the checkpoint for this bit. It's not rocket science, really. You have a checkpoint at the beginning of the level. That's the point. If you want to replay the mission, you put the checkpoint at the beginning of that level. You don't put the checkpoint at the boss battle at the end of that level. So that's why there's probably about half an hour of the game missing. Yeah. The phrase, I believe, is galactically stupid. Anyway, that's the end of this one. It's short. It should have been 45 minutes, I would say. It's 15 minutes because all there was the boss battle, because they've cocked it up. But I would have to replay the entirety of Doom Eternal just to get to this point, just to get to that point to record the half hour that the idiots didn't put the checkpoint at the beginning of the level. Like in every other level, they did a checkpoint at the beginning, but they didn't. So anyway, that's that, and I'll see you at the next one, which I think I'm pretty much near the end of this game now, so I'll see you in the next one.